Hemmings. You must be the new doctor.
See that?
He was
Brace.
an antagonistic psycho. I really liked Dr. Dekker. And for quite a few reasons, actually. I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though. He would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do.
I just want to play a game with
worse
you.
Towards the end. I'm a grave digger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker than we can bury them. At midnight each day, time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop.
Yeah.
Henry Church, where I work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
At night.
Depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me. Yes, Dr. Dekker was murdered. Quelle surprise. Another grave to dig. I know as much about it as you do. Less, I would imagine. I do like to be in control, but then he just set us up like dominoes, but we all toppled in unexpected ways. You'll find it all out in time, Doctor. Just not today. Can't have your head exploding, can we?
I still don't think he's as suspicious as Elin. I really don't see someone who works as a gravedigger to be a murderer and give themselves more work. They're already doing it all day, every day. Unless the reason why they work there is from some sort of weird sexual fantasy. Maybe he's a necro. Oh shit. I have to check up Twitch terms of service. Right, last patient's name is called Nathan. No sudden noises, you might give him a fright. Hi Nathan.
I'm Nathan Peel. I'm a supermarket worker from, well, hell, really.
He's a supermarket worker from hell. Why are you from hell?
I imagine what I'm experiencing now might be a type of hell. Not everyone burns in flames with the devil on their back. I'm hoping you can make sense of my problem.
He has very big pupils, doesn't he? I can almost not see any colour in his eyes. His pupils are horrendous. A little bit freaky. What's he doing on the couch? Excuse me, sir. Can you sit properly, please? We're in a professional environment. I'm trying to help your mind here. Climbing all over the couch is expensive. Yeah, walk around a bit. It'll make you feel better. What's wrong with you?
It's like those montages you get in movies. Time passes, you wake up, shave, if you feel like it, shower, get dressed. What's the point? You get this day over and over. Nothing changes. Am I in purgatory, Doctor?
No, I think you may be in a loop. Sometimes loops happen. I'm actually being serious. When someone's in a loop and they believe that they're living the same day over and over again, it's usually linked into some sort of trauma. Or something happened, some event, that actually brings them back to them reliving the same day of the event or the day before when things were good again, if that makes sense. So it would not surprise me if something really bad happened to poor little Nathan. Poor Nathan.
Because I'm stuck between this day and the next. Most of the time, anyway.
Why most of the time?
What? I don't know.
Why most of the time? See, this is the same as Mariana, who has blackouts. Her blackouts happen mostly when she's dancing, but like, when else do they happen then? You must know if it's mostly, like, if you didn't know it happened at any other point, you would just say it happened when I'm dancing. So why do you not just tell me? They gotta be suspicious. They need to act up. Damn patience. Why does nothing change?
Sometimes it looks different.
Sometimes again.
The bird song will change, or the weather will be less bleak, or that person who nodded at you yesterday doesn't do it today. But it doesn't usually change. You need a tragic event to change. Like a murder.
Guys, he just mentioned the M word. Right. Nathan, Don't make me suspicious of you. I was sympathetic a second ago because I believe you went through something horrendous. Don't start throwing the murder word about. Right, let's go. What do you know about the murder?
Dr. Dekker's murder was sudden.
Sudden.
Brutal.
Brutal.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
The doctor.
What?
2 weeks. 2 weeks I had of rolling days. No do-overs. No Monday, Monday, Monday. I wouldn't kill anyone, though. I'd have to keep doing it, wouldn't I? Few things seem to move me forward.
It was cold-blooded murder. You're right, King Lazy. It was a murder. And I don't know what one done it yet. I'm really suspicious on this Elon.
I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out and the lorry just rammed me. Well, and she was sat next to me. I was in shock.
I'm not supposed to do the shocked face. I'll sit like this.
She was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural. It's a metal pushing through. That was 5 years ago.
I feel sad for Nathan. I'm not going to cry over Nathan, it's fine. That's a bit sad. That story's a little bit sad. Trigger warning. I better write that down for the video. Well, that's unfortunate. His tragic event was horrific. And no wonder he's living the same day over and over again. If you've witnessed something like that, then yeah, I can kind of see how the mind would break down. Wow, that was quite sad. 5 years is a long time ago. We're not going to say that. That's the worst thing you could say as a psychiatrist. How you say that it's a long time ago? It might feel like just yesterday and the grieving is that bad. Like, you don't say that as a psychiatrist. Like, come on. Who is Hannah?
My fiancée.
Oh.
My childhood sweetheart.
Oh.
We met at secondary school. She was head girl. I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly...
He was the quiet one?
I proposed in Goldshire.
You should always watch out
She
for
said
the
it didn't
quiet
help.
ones.
So I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again. Sorry, it's Warcraft? We spent a lot of time on there.
King Lazy thinks it's Nathan. King Lazy, don't do Nathan like that. He's sad, broken-hearted man. He's lost his fiancée. Not even his girlfriend, his fiancée. It's so sad. She died beside him. And she was all twisted in the metal. Don't do Nathan like that. He's well suspicious. He looks away a lot, no eye contact. Shinny, what do you think? Let's look at some of his answers then, shall we? Who's Hannah?
Say, my childhood sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl. I was the quiet one. She liked computer games, so I instantly fell for her. I proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't date elves.
Convenient.
So I leveled up to a human necromancer and asked again. Sorry, Warcraft?
Wait!
Spent a lot of time on there.
What if Dr. Dekker was the reason why you get into the crash? What if he's used it as an excuse? What if Dr. Dekker cheated with his fiancée and he crashed the car on purpose? And that... Just saying, guys. Just saying. She looks down, looks away, suspicious. Right. Queen is suspicious of Nathan. Thank you, compadre. I need these opinions, okay? We all got to see it from different eyes.
There again, I wouldn't make the same mistake.
What mistake?
You're alive.
What mistake did you make?
Probably have a family by now. I haven't had any relationships since then.
Oh, don't, Nathan. Oh, I'm gonna cry. He wanted a family. Guys, he's going to my heart here. He's have to make me see sense. Although he looks a little bit crazy there. I'm very empathetic. I put myself in people's shoes. It's a very sad story. Oh, no.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man.
Then casually lays down.
You won't remember it that way.
Let's look at that again.
Dr. Dekker was a complex man.
Complex.
I spent a lot of time with him, but he won't remember it that way.
I'm assuming he's saying that because... Oh wait, is he? Now he's either saying that because he's in a loop and he replays the same date over and over but no one else knows. Or he spent a long time with Dr. Dekker but Dr. Dekker isn't aware of it because he was dead. I know what you guys think. I know what you guys think already. Yes. Why are they all so suspicious? Why wouldn't he remember it that way? He's going to say it's because he's on a loop, isn't he?
As far as Dr. Dekker was concerned, we had Monday, then moved on to Tuesday. With me, I had Monday 5, 10, 50 times before I got to Tuesday.
Why is he doing this? Well, he lies back a lot, doesn't he? He does. Queen Lazy says, what do you think I think? About who done it? I think you think he did it, but I think you think someone else did too. Like Mariana, the werewolf blackout girl. Am I right? Right, let's see the next question. Again, he lives Monday 50 times. I knew he was going to say that, but it could also mean that he sat over his dead body.
I saw the conflict that Dr. Dekker was going through.
Conflict.
Let's just say you might look back on your life and think there's nothing you would have done differently. No 2 days were like him.
I would have did something different.
He couldn't decide what to do with it.
Oh. So he was complex. He was going through something at the time of his death. So something suspicious definitely happened. One of these guys off the... Right. Let me ask a question to chat, right? If you got a chance to do one thing different in your life, would you do it? You don't have to tell me what it is, right? We don't have to trauma dump if you don't want to. But if you could do something different, would you? I probably would have, to be honest. I wouldn't have trained so hard. Just a little change that would have made a big difference to my life right now. Not a big change, because you know what, those big events actually made me who I am. But I'd do something little, like I'd eat better and train less at the fighting, because then I wouldn't have snapped my back in two. And I could do fun things at this age. No, everything I did brought me to where I am, says Queen Lazy. Jinx, have a nice sleep, mate. I hope you have a good sleep, pal. Queen says he's lying. Simple giveaways. I think he's defo part of it. So you think there's more than one? Okay. Obizella agrees. King Lazy says nah, because one simple change could mean I may not even have... That's what I thought. Couldn't have my kids in the life that I have. That's what I thought. But what happens if I just... Oh, but then, right, me and my mister, we met through a fight. So if I didn't train as much, maybe I wouldn't have got that fight. That's a tiny change. King Lazy, that's what I think. Yeah, that's a hard one, isn't it? Oh God! King Lazy! Thank you for that subscription. I freaking shat myself. Thank you. I don't know why it says thank you for the follow. It's not supposed to say that. Okay, we'll ask this one.
He was like a kid in a...
Then we'll do the bottom one.
He had so many options, he didn't know what to do. I suppose if you take too long picking, all your options run away.
Picking what? What is he picking? His nose? Why has he got his head in his hands? 5 years is a long time ago.
After the accident. Well,
He's picking his lies?
I thought I was cured. It was only recently after meeting...
I wrote it down.
I had a strange deja vu. I'm exhausted. Doctor, is our time up? Can you help me, Doctor?
I think I can. I feel that the reason why he's reliving the same day over and over again, if it's true that his fiancée died in an accident and had pieces of metal sticking through her, I'd say that was the reason. You're welcome. But if it's not true, then he's a psychopath. He shouldn't have heard that, it's fine.
I don't know how, but thank you, Doctor.
Of course I'm going to say yes.
This is our first time around, and I trust you.
That's good. But yeah.
I don't really seem to control it. is generally always on. I have to try and change something to move forward. We played World of Warcraft a lot together. I guess it's not a cool thing to do anymore.
So we've got a couple of
We
introverts.
had a lot of memories there.
I'm telling you, it's the shy ones you need to watch out for.
Life now, the same thing over and over again. Bring me X bunnies to make a stew. Y badger teeth. Rinse, repeat. Maybe I'm just grinding on.
Jesus! I was so into it. I was into this for like 2 hours. I was concentrating so hard. Oh, that was bad. I fucking shat myself there. Jazzy banged me. I did not enjoy it. Oh, sorry, that made me laugh. It's a mixture of comedy and horror. Anyway, back to the show. Yeah, midnight hour. So basically he thinks he gets an extra hour. Now he's just said that he's on sleeping tablets. But then he also says that he stays up for this extra hour because he gets so much production and work done and whatnot. Is the sleeping tablets causing him to think this? Maybe he's taking it and then being a bit, whoa, you know. Or is he lying through his teeth? Because he's just said there that he can't sleep. And then he says can. I don't know. It's very bit. Now I'm suspicious of him. Nathan. Got you. Probably.
57. Kidding. Just if you spent the whole day at the gym and then repeat that day and not go, you'd have achieved nothing.
Now, we're in a very, very good position here. Because Nathan has just offered us a lie. And then says, I'm kidding. So we can confirm that is a lie. So now we can see how Nathan's body language acts when he's actually lying, as opposed to the last question, when he said about the sleeping thing. So let's have a look at it.
57. Kidding.
That eye goes smaller.
At the gym, and then repeat
Was it
that
his
day
right
and
eye?
not go, you'd have achieved nothing.
Let's look at that again.
57. Kidding.
He blinks with only one eye.
Gym, and then repeat that day and not go.
This eye in the light over this side is totally not moving, right? This eye here blinks. He like does something like, it's so hard to do. Is that his tail when he's lying?
57. Kidding. Just if you spent the whole day at the
Just
gym
saying.
and then repeat that day and not
Why is he blinking so
you'd have
much?
achieved nothing.
I don't know. Sorry. Queen Lazy says, I think he's lying most definitely. Obi Zella thinks he's lying. You guys hate him. You really don't like Nathan. Wow. Now, my theory is, right, he's lying on that, oh, I'm 57, haha, joking, but it's a lie. So he gives that tell of closing one eye only, right? Let's look at the sleeping tablet.
To Mazepam, Dr. Dekker prescribed them for me. He thought I would sleep through to a whole new day. I did.
Nah, not with all that blinking.
We played World of Warcraft a lot together.
That's
I guess
two
it's not a
eyes
cool thing
blinking.
to do anymore. But we had a lot of memories there.
So that's true.
To be honest, it reminds me a lot of life now. The same thing over and over again. Bring me X bunnies to make a stew. Y badger teeth. Rinse, repeat. Maybe I'm just grinding life.
Okay. Let's look at the one where he talks about what happened to Hannah, right? Are you here because of an accident?
Already. If I had that day again, I wouldn't make the same mistake.
Right, so one before this.
Hannah would still be alive. We'd probably have a family by now. I haven't had any relationships since then. My fiancée, my childhood sweetheart. We met at secondary school. She was head girl, I was the quiet one. She liked computers.
Who's he looking for?
I proposed in Goldshire. She said she didn't date elves, so I leveled up to a human necromancer. And
I believe this is true
Sorry.
so far.
Warcraft. We spent a lot of time on there. I didn't see the driver. It was my fault. I pulled out and Laurie just ran me. Well, and she was sat next to me. I was in shock, obviously. And when I came to, she was so close to me. It was like she was trying to hug me. But it wasn't right. Not natural.
How do you not see a Laurie? You guys are savage. You guys are fucking ruthless. Well, I can't say that. I'm a professional psychiatrist. I'm supposed to be impartial. What the fuck? I look down and all I see is King Lazy like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you date an elf and no way you don't see a Laurie? Fiat couldn't fair, but a Laurie we want to talk. Fucking hell. Blinking is a sign of nerves. Who's to the side? I'm wondering when he looks to the side, is he trying to recall? I've heard before if you look one side, you're recalling a memory, and if you look to the other, you're recalling the words to lie kind of thing. He does seem to always be looking at the one side though. But when he did lie there about his age, he done like a one-eyed blink thing. It's a little bit weird. How is that, right? Your very first love, that's a bit suspicious as well. Your very first love dies in an accident with a big truck that you didn't see. How horrific. It's very rare, right? I'm just saying. I never heard that one before. Right, got to go and ask someone else a question. We're done with these people for now. No one else wants to talk to me. So guys, end of day one, right? Who are we more suspicious on? I think I know the answer. But let's get a general consensus in chat, right? Who are we more suspicious of? Bryce, the guy that digs the graves. This guy. We got Claire, the very dominatrix stabs her husband with a steak knife. Doesn't understand why he won't speak to her. We've got Elin, the angel of death, who has a patient, called Hilda, who's getting on her nerves, who might die soon. Suspicious. Mariana, the possible werewolf. The one that gets blacked out and ends up naked on the beach with no recollection. Or finally, you guys' favourite, Nathan, who we just learned about. Who are we sus on, right?